intelligent. She was unhappy. You couldn't get very close to her. And she was very nervous. Well, the proof of it is that the poor darling killed herself. So she didn't really trust her talent, because she was very gifted. She played comedy very well, and she would do all kinds of studying when she really needn't have studied, because not that studying isn't right, but she was so much more skillful than anybody could possibly teach her. She was a natural actress, an enormous individuality, and she knew what she was doing.
I will say that in the case of Marilyn Monroe, I was caught by an indefinable something. I have a memo in which I write to Zanuck that I don't think she can act, I don't think she can dance, I don't think she can walk, and I'm sure she can't talk. But there is nothing that either of us can do to keep her from becoming a star. And you had that feeling about Marilyn.
Camera like Marilyn Monroe. She'd sit on a set kind of down, and you'd get her out there and you'd say camera, and her head would come up like this, and all of a sudden she became sexy. In real life, nobody'd take her out. But she had a strange, thing that made her sexy to millions of people. So that, in order for that to happen, the camera has to like you.
Her personal madnesses were so destructive that it made her unhappy and anyone that surrounded her. Consequently, it cost her her life. And it had nothing to do with the picture business.
You think not? Do you
Not
think
at
no
all.
matter what she'd
Not
have
at
done,
all.
she'd have destroyed herself?
Billy Wilder, who directed Some Like It Hot, said she was a mean 7-year-old girl. And I've got a feeling that's about as good a description of Marilyn as any, you know?
I directed Marilyn in her first role of any consequence, The Asphalt Jungle, and in her last picture, The Misfits. A number of those who were close to her during the making of The Misfits thought it would be only a few short years before she died or went into an institution. Her great enemy was sleeplessness. Only God knows why she feared it so much. Perhaps it was simply that not to sleep meant losing her beauty, but I'm inclined to think that there was more to it than that. In any case, she fought her enemy, consciousness, with sedatives until she'd achieve not only sleep, but insensibility. Then stimulants would be employed to awaken her. This vicious circle played such havoc with her body that she had to be hospitalized for 10 days in the middle of the picture. An overdose of sleeping tablets has become synonymous with suicide. In Marilyn's case, I think, it was simply an overdose of sleeping tablets. It's a terrible pity that so much beauty has been lost to us.